Okay, so if you're anything like me, juggling work and personal stuff on your phone can be, well, a real pain. Constantly worried about mixing things up.
Oh, absolutely. That digital separation is something a lot of people struggle with.
Well, today we're diving into a new development with Google Chrome, specifically on iOS, that's designed to tackle exactly that challenge.
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? How sometimes a seemingly small software update can actually have pretty big implications for how we manage our digital identities, especially for professionals.
Totally. And that's really our mission for this deep dive.
Yeah.
Let's unpack this new Chrome feature, figure out who it's actually for, how it works under the hood, and maybe see how it stacks up against other mobile platforms.
Mm.
So the core news, and this comes via The Verge, is that Chrome on iOS is getting this new capability, easy switching between personal and work accounts, right there in the browser.
Right, but here's the crucial bit, and it's important to get this up front. This feature is exclusively for users who have what Google calls managed enterprise accounts.
Okay, so managed enterprise. So what does that mean exactly?
No.
Not just any two Google accounts.
Exactly. Think company-controlled accounts. The kind where your organization's IT department sets the rules, manages access, security, that sort of thing. It's part of Google's enterprise software suite.
Gotcha. So this isn't for someone just wanting to flip between, say, two personal Gmail accounts within Chrome Mobile.
No, definitely not for that scenario. This is really a targeted solution for corporate or business environments using Google Workspace.
Okay, clear. So for those enterprise users then, what's the experience like? How seamless is this switching?
Well, the idea is to make it pretty smooth. Very much like you can already do on the desktop version of Chrome, actually.
Okay, like clicking your profile picture?
Pretty much. You'd tap your account icon, you'd see your profile's listed work and personal, and you just select the one you want to use for that browsing session.
And the key benefit here is keeping things separate.
Absolutely, that's the whole point. You're browsing data tabs, history, passwords, cookies, everything is kept entirely separate between the two profiles. No accidental cross-contamination.
That makes sense. No more searching for work stuff and having personal auto-completes pop up, or vice versa.
Exactly. And it goes deeper than just convenience for the user. For the companies, for the IT admins, this is actually quite significant.
How so?
Because within that work profile, IT administrators can get valuable security reports. They can even restrict browsing to certain approved websites if needed. It gives them much more control and visibility over corporate data access, even on an employee's potentially personal iPhone.
I see. So it's a security and compliance thing for the company, too.
Definitely. It's moving from just trusting employees to actively enforcing certain policies within that specific work context on the device. It highlights that ongoing sort of tension between personal device use and corporate data security.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. So this naturally brings up the comparison. How does this new iOS feature stack up against Android? Given Google makes both OSs, you'd think they'd be similar.
Yeah, you might think so, but they actually handle it quite differently. There's a bit of a different philosophy, it seems.
Oh, how does Android do it?
Android uses device-wide work profiles. It's less about switching inside the Chrome app itself and more like having two separate user spaces on your phone.
Like a partition.
Sort of, yeah. When you activate your work profile on Android, you get a separate instance of apps, including Chrome. It'll often have a little briefcase icon on it. It's like logging into a different phone almost, where your personal apps and data just aren't visible.
So on Android, you can't just tap your profile icon within Chrome to switch between work and personal managed accounts.
Not in the same way, no. You're switching at the OS level, which then launches the correct persona of the app. And it's really important to stress again, on neither iOS nor Android can regular users freely switch between multiple non-enterprise and personal Google accounts within the main Chrome app interface. That easy switching is still primarily a desktop Chrome feature.
Okay, that's a really important distinction. So wrapping this up then, the big takeaway for you, the listener, if you're using a company-managed Google account on your iPhone or iPad, this new Chrome feature offers a much cleaner, more streamlined way to separate your work and personal browsing, all within the browser itself.
Exactly. It keeps things neat, secure, and helps maintain that boundary. And stepping back a bit, this whole development really just underscores that ongoing push-pull in the mobile world. Trying to balance user convenience with the very real needs of corporate security and data privacy.
It's a targeted solution for a specific group.
Precisely, a professional need. And it reflects this broader trend of needing more granular control over company data, especially as work bleeds more onto personal devices. And maybe a final thought to leave you with. Think about how these different approaches, the in-app switching on iOS versus the OS-level profiles on Android, how they might reflect slightly different philosophies about digital control, user experience, and what that ultimately means for your daily digital life. Something to chew on.